Welcome to the tutorial on auditing. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about the list of matters or list of issues about which the auditor is to be knowledgeable. That means what are the knowledges an auditor should possess for performing his or her duty efficiently. We can see the list of matters about which the auditor is to be knowledgeable. The first one is auditor should be knowledgeable about the general economic factors. The examples of general economic factors are general level of economic activity, such as whether the economic activity is in boom situation or in recession. The other economic factors are interest rate, availability of finance or fund, inflation rate, monetary policy from the central bank, fiscal policy by the finance ministry, and trade and export and import policy by the commerce or trade ministry. These are the general economic factors, and as an auditor you should be knowledgeable about the economic situation. The second issue or matter about which the auditor should be knowledgeable is the industry. That means the auditor should be knowledgeable about the industry in which the particular company is running their operations. The issues under the industry is the auditor should be knowledgeable about the market competition level, whether there is any changes in the product technology. Since there is a huge change in the technology, as an auditor he or she should be knowledgeable about the changing technology. And the next issue under the industry is adverse conditions affecting industry. I mean whether there is any bad situations which affect the operation of the industry. The auditor should be knowledgeable about the key ratios and operating statistics, and he should be also knowledgeable about the specific accounting treatment and problems. I mean what type of accounting rules, regulations, standards or principles or format is following by the industry. And the next issue is unique practices. I mean in some industry there are some unique practices in maintaining the records or documents. As an auditor you must be knowledgeable about the unique practices of maintaining the records and documents or preparing the financial statements. And the last issue under the industry is the auditor should be knowledgeable about the legislation. Here legislation means related laws or rules or any principles or any standards which must be complied by the industry. And the next one is regulatory framework. Regulatory framework is imposed by the Securities and Exchange Commission or taxing authority or any ministry which is responsible for ensuring compliance procedure for all types of rules and regulations. And the third issue on which the auditor should be knowledgeable is the entity. Here the entity means the organization in which the auditor is performing his responsibility as an auditor. And under the entity there are several issues or matters that should be known to the auditor. We can see the first one is about the ownership and management characteristics of the entity. To understand the ownership and management characteristics, the auditor should know what is the structure of the entity, whether it is a private firm or it is a public limited company or it is a government company. Then the auditor should be knowledgeable about the beneficial owner, who are the related parties, because some of the cases related party transactions are sensitive because fraud arises from the related party transaction. Next issue under the entity's ownership and management is capital structure. After that, organization structure, whether it is a centralized organization or a decentralized organization. The next issue is management objectives, philosophy and strategy. What are the strategy, philosophy following by the management? And the next matter is persons charged with governance. Who are the governor? What are their experiences? Whether they are independent or not? Whether there is any code of conduct for the governance? And the next matter is operating management. Who are the key persons for managing the organization? Whether there is any turnover rate, there is a change in person or management, and their experience level, competence level, whether the management is maintaining any management information system, what is the compensation package, and whether it is linked to profits or results. Whether the compensation package is linked to profits and results, because if the compensation package is connected with the profits or results, then management falls under susceptibility because there is a conflict of interest, and in that case there may be a fraud risk, because whenever the compensation package is connected with the profits or results, the management find situations or conditions in which they tend to adopt any fraud means. And the next issue under the ownership and management characteristics is internal audit function. Whether the internal auditor are expert for functioning or performing their internal audit operation. And the last one under the ownership and management characteristics of entity is internal control environment. Whether the internal control is strong or poor, that should be knowledgeable by the auditor. And the second issue under the entity or the organization is the entity's business. What are the products? What are the markets? Who are the suppliers? And what are the categories of expenses and operations? Under the knowledge of entity's business, the auditor should know the location of the production facilities, as well as he should know where the warehouse is situated and in which locations the offices are located. And the next issue is the auditor should be knowledgeable about the employment. Who are the employee, where the employee resides or work, who are the suppliers, what is the wage level or salary level or remuneration level for the employee, whether there is any union contracts, what are the pension commitments, whether there is any government regulation such as labor law. As an auditor, he or she should be knowledgeable about the employment factors. And the next issue is product or services or market. In this category, the auditor should be knowledgeable about the major customers, what is the level of profit margin, whether there is any warranty terms, the export policy, delivery pattern, after sales service commitment, etc. And the next issue under the entity's business is what are the inventories, where is the location of the inventory warehouse, what is the quantity each warehouse is maintaining, and who are the monitoring person, what is the custody followed by the entity. After that, the auditor should be knowledgeable about any franchise or license or patents possessed by the entity or company. And the next issue is important expense category. What are the important expense category? That should be also knowledgeable by the auditor. The next issue is the auditor should be knowledgeable about the research and development, R&D, whether there is any research and whether there is any development process for growing the company. And the last one is information system. What is the information systems maintained by the entity? That should be knowledgeable by the auditor. And the third issue under the entity is financial performance. The auditor should be knowledgeable about the financial performance of the entity or company. For knowing the financial performance, The auditor should know what are the key ratios and what are the operating statistics and whether there is any trends. Trends may be upward trend or downward trend. Whenever there is a downward trend, the management feel pressure, and whenever management feel pressure, they may adopt fraud for concealing any important fact. The auditor should be knowledgeable about the debt structure. Debt means debenture. What are the terms or conditions for debentures, any covenants or any restrictions for holding any debt or debenture. So these are the knowledges or issues or facts or matters about which the auditor should be knowledgeable. And the last issue under the entity or company or organization is reporting requirements. What is the legislations? Already I have told you legislation means the rules which should be complied by the entity. What is the regulatory environment and requirement? Already I have told you for regulatory purpose there is a Securities and Exchange Commission or stock exchanges or the taxing authority or the commerce ministry or finance ministry. So these are the authority who provide regulation. As an auditor, you should be knowledgeable what are the regulatory framework or regulatory environment and requirement. Taxation, and there are two types of tax, direct tax and indirect tax. Income tax is known as direct tax and value added tax, in short we can say VAT. VAT is a indirect tax. Now the next issue is measurement and disclosure issues peculiar to the business. As for example, disclosure requirement of a banking business. I mean, for every business or every industry there are some specific requirement for disclosing the facts or preparing the financial statements. As an auditor, he or she should be knowledgeable about those disclosure requirement. And the next one is auditing reporting requirement. As an auditor, ultimately you have to provide the report on the basis of your opinion and what are the auditing standards which should be followed in your report. That type of issues also should be knowledgeable by the auditor. And the last one is who are the users of financial statement. After knowing the users of financial statement, you need to know what are the expectation by them. And as an auditor, you should fulfill the expectation of the users of the financial statement. To perform efficiently as an auditor, he or she should be knowledgeable about the issues discussed in this tutorial. Thank you.